There's a massive amount
Which
of
is testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning.
Some days I just want to stop this planet and let me off.
Well, how can I possibly intro a video about tanning your testicles? Because that's what this is about. Fox News host Tucker Carlson is now pushing the idea that to solve the issue with low testosterone, you got to tan your testicles. And this is even too much for Kid Rock. So I will show you later a clip of him reacting to this, apparently seeing it for the first time. His reaction is just amazing. But first here is the trailer, part of the trailer that Tucker is pushing out there with his new Tucker Carlson original. This is a short form documentary style videos that he does for Fox News streaming platform. So this is part of their trailer about this testicle tanning.
Once a society collapses, then you're in hard times. Well, hard iron sharpens iron, as they say, and those hard times inevitably produce men who are tough, men who are resourceful, men who are strong enough to survive. And then they go on to re-establish order, and so the cycle begins again.
Okay. Yes. This is real. This is not fake. This is real. And it's incredible. So I'm going to get to, after the next clip, just discussing maybe why Tucker is doing this, because you may be wondering, what's the motivation here? So I'll get to that. But first, it really seems like Tucker's trying to pull his audience as far along as they can possibly go. Like he's trying to test his audience to see how long they will stay with him before they, jump off this train. Because this is just completely bizarre. If anybody else was doing this, Tucker would make fun of it. But he's the one pushing it. Just amazing. And in fact, this is what it sounds like when you're standing in front of the testicle tanner. Oh, wow, I feel rejuvenated already. All right, let me get to this next clip. This is Andrew McGovern, a fitness professional, quote unquote, that is on this Tucker short discussing the amazingness that is tanning your testicles.
You saw in the clip there, if you want to optimize and take it to another level, expose yourself to red light therapy.
Yes.
And the Juve that we were using in the documentary, there's a massive amount
Which
of
is testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning, but it's also full body red light therapy, which has massive amount of benefits. And there's so much data out there that isn't being picked up on or covered.
So obviously half the viewers right now are like, what? That's testicle tanning? That's crazy. But my view is, okay, testosterone levels crash and nobody says anything about it. That's crazy. So why is it crazy to seek solutions?
It's not crazy to seek solutions. And I think I was recently exposed to a term called bromeopathy. And I think there's a lot of people out there right now that don't trust the mainstream information.
Okay, I got one more clip coming up with Kid Rock reacting to all this. But first, look at the logic that Tucker employs here. Oh, testosterone levels are low. Why is it crazy to seek solutions? Does that mean that every quack solution that pops up must be the answer? That you must take all of them seriously? I mean, low testosterone linked to chronic disease, obesity, chronic disease, stress, of course, a part of that. Then you look at, hey, why is this increasing? Why is this becoming more of an issue? Oh, look at that. Wages aren't high enough. People can barely afford to live. The food they're consuming because of their high stress lives. Not a lot of time to make their own meals or buy their own food. They're eating shitty food, leading to obesity, leading to disease, leading to lower testosterone levels. Maybe address the issue with the healthcare system, the issue with low wages, the lack of power that people feel in their lives because they don't have a union that actually speaks for their best interests. These are ways to properly address the root cause of an issue like this. But instead, Tucker looks at the Band-Aids. Oh, red light therapy. Which, look, I don't know anything at all about red light therapy. Maybe it will help some people. I have no idea. But how about looking at the root cause of the problem? But no, tan your testicles. That's the solution. Which gets me to, before I get to Kid Rock, why Tucker is doing this. Because this is really, I guess, the big question. Like, why do this? Well, first of all, it's to help, as I just said, what the real issue is. Help to distract from the real issues is one thing. Another here is it continues his culture war narrative about, men can't be real men anymore, and here's a way to be a real man. And Tucker has all the answers. He's the real man. He's going to have the solutions for me. And it also rides off the doubt about mainstream media narratives. Even though Tucker himself is a mainstream host, maybe the most mainstream host, he has the highest ratings on Fox News in prime time. He's incredibly mainstream, but he pretends he's not mainstream. And he looks for the solutions that are not mainstreamed. Yet here he is, mainstreaming them as a mainstream Fox News host. But it's all, this package he sells people, that he has the real answers. Everyone else is lying to you. The science is lying to you. Climate science is lying to you. Vaccine science is lying to you. So it's all in the same narrative about, don't trust any mainstream narrative at all, which, by the way, I criticize mainstream narratives on a consistent basis. I just did a video on Israel-Palestine and how that is not being covered properly at all. That doesn't mean every single mainstream narrative is wrong. That doesn't mean science is wrong. But here he has to push his own idea, his own science, as a way to sell you on, his bullshit and him being the go-to solution for all your problems. This gets me now to Kid Rock. Kid Rock, to his credit here, is not buying it.
So our cameraman, I think
stop.
Tom Fox is in your house right now.
He is. Dude, stop. Testicle tanning. Come on. I mean,
yeah.
I haven't heard anything that good in a long time.
Open your mind, Bobby.
I'm starting a punk rock band, and it's called Testicle Tanning. That's the end of it.
I think you'll be massively successful. But, I mean, don't you think at this point, when so many of the therapies, the paths they've told us to take have turned out to be dead ends that have really hurt people, why wouldn't open-minded people seek new solutions?
I don't know what the hell's going on in this world. I'm not even sure if I understood that question, but some days I just want to stop this planet and let me off.
This was even too much for Kid Rock. So good on him for acknowledging reality and how crazy this is. But I'm going to show you this. Look at how Fox News used this quote. So we just saw this. We just saw what he said. He said, quote, "I don't know what the hell is going on in this world. Some days I just want to stop this planet and let me off." He said that clearly after seeing this testicle tanning. This is how Fox News captioned this quote, saying, quote, "It's just bananas," end quote. Kid Rock says he's glad he can remove himself from the realities of the Biden administration and live on his farm in Nashville. That quote has nothing at all to do with Joe Biden. We just watched the clip. But Fox News used it for something else. Use it for their own narrative. That's what they do. Tucker here selling his own garbage. Too much even for Kid Rock. But this is something I'm not even really worried about. Like, who is going to buy into this that hasn't already bought into the garbage package that Tucker is selling? Package, no pun intended there. Like, this is just completely insane. But that's where we are now, where testicle tanning is a conservative solution to testosterone levels.